Stuttgart CMT Trade Fair, the 20th of January 2018. This is Knaus Sun i900 motorhome. It's more or less the top of the range as far as Knaus is concerned. And I said a few nasty things about this a couple of years ago, so I'm gonna go in now and see what I can say about it this year. In fact, we're going to have a look at a couple of versions of this vehicle, and of the two you can decide which one you'd rather have. This thing here costs 134,000 plus, and it's got an enormous garage. I mean, that's absolutely brilliant. You could get several bikes in there, plus a lot of other stuff as well. Okay, let's have a look at some of the details other than the price. 882 centimeters long, 234 wide, and a height of 294, with a standing height at a maximum of 2 meters. Now it's a big luxury coach, got a 10-year guarantee, and okay, well, it looks indeed extremely smart, very elegant. Has it got more elegant, or have I just changed my mind on the way I like things to be? I don't know. It's got it's a little bit dark. Now let's remember, of course, we are inside a building here, which may make it darker. We've got two coloured lights. We've got the wide sort of the LED, and we've got the sort of the yellowy light. I'm sure it is an LED. It's not the old type. It sort of just looks a bit like the old type. Of course, there are those who prefer the yellowy colour. My last partner didn't like the white LED, which is my favourite. So I left for her benefit, I left the yellowy ones in. Mind you, the yellowy ones have now come out, so if she wants to get back together again, really, that's her fault. There's nothing I can do about it now, they've gone. So, anyway, but it's absolutely, fantastic around here. Got these little things for the arms, which I've noticed a number of manufacturers are putting in these days. Obviously, there's a bed up here, and it does take away a bit of headroom. In fact, I'll show you from here, that is my head height roughly. So that is just on. I've got to duck a slight little bit here, so I'd say that's about 170 more or less. There you go. There's me in the mirror, and you can see. But you can actually, this very clearly demonstrates the problem that we have with the beds. So thanks to Knaus for putting up the mirror back there. You can see you have to duck. Now I'm absolutely average height. The average height for a man in Europe is 1,748 millimeters, and that's more or less where I am. So you see that you will have to duck every time you get in and out. Do you want to have to do that? Because if you don't, I'm sure you could ask them to take the bed out and in its place have these really attractive looking lockers. I haven't asked that from now, so I'm just assuming that's what they do for you. Okay, we have here this kitchen with a huge amount of space, I think. We've got a deep and still shiny sink here. We've got a place possibly to put your rubbish in. I don't quite know what that's meant to be. Your potato peelings and what have you. You've got this lovely set of drawers down here. I'll open this one as well. Bottom ones are very deep, so you can get stacks of stuff in there. You've got soft clothes as well. A big fat fridge here. You've got one of these, what Germans call the chemist's drawers, the slide out drawers, and put bottles in there. Seeing the glasses here is very elegant in my opinion. Coming through here, shower. large shower, very large shower. Plenty of room in there. You've got your sink there. Here you've got a door which closes. You can close the door like that, which may make you think that you're coming into the bedroom. And you'd be right, you've got plenty of hanging space up there. Shouldn't the toilet be here? Look, where's the toilet? Have a guess. Could it be in the bedroom? Could it be under the sink? But let's have a look and see if it's down there. Lots of storage down there. In fact, the toilet is hidden. I'll let you work that one out. You can think about it while I'm wandering around. More storage there. Okay, not a huge amount, but it's using the space up sensibly. Now, we've got steps here up to the bed. Now, you may remember that I mentioned it was 2 meters standing height as highest. Now, these steps, however, do reduce the height. Now, so I'm still, you can see me through there. It's great, this, actually, because I can actually demonstrate very clearly what often I cannot demonstrate when I'm in vans. So, there you go. Got 3 fingers headroom I've got, but if once I come to the next step, which is down here, I've got my head at an angle, and there's another step down there still. There it is. So I'm bent over as I come into bed. Indeed, if I want to open this and get my shirts out, I'm going to have to and be doubled over. It's up to you to tell me if you think that that's too difficult. Is it the sort of thing you'd want to do every day? I'm not suggesting it really is. It's super difficult. I mean, it's no more difficult than being in a tent, for example. But is it the sort of thing you'd want to do in a motorhome like this? You might find, indeed, that this wall here sort of makes you feel as though you're a bit maybe claustrophobic, maybe. I'm just throwing these ideas out, of course. Now up there, now this light normally wouldn't be like that, of course. That's a skylight that's open, so that would make it feel a bit bigger. For the purposes of this trade fair, we've got that light like that in order to simulate what it'd be like when it's outdoors. Big window here. Now let's come round here, and there you've got the toilets there, and you can scarcely see it really, can you? It's sort of hidden to the world. And if you want to close, there you go, there's the toilet. You can sit on the top here if you want whilst you're getting dressed. And you can use this thing here to keep that up if you want, like that. I think that's reasonably good. And if you want to close the door, you can close this door here. There's a slide across, like that. And you can close the door here, as I have done. That might be a bit complicated, of course. It depends what you think. Now, I did call this looking like some bar in Moscow in the 1990s or something like that. And when I came in, of course, that was probably the design they had then. Bürstner, in their sort of similar vans, has a coffee machine up here, which I think, quite honest, I'd rather have something like this than a coffee machine, which I personally would never use. Got these things to hold spices in, what have you. Oh, and you also got a plug there, which is a handy place for a plug, and one on the other side as well. So, I mean, you can connect mixers and things of that nature. Let's go and have a look at the same van, but in a different layout. And we've got one over here. Oh, one thing I didn't mention was the telly, which comes outside. I've got the gas there. This is with the same enormous garage. Well, almost the same, not quite. So you go, that's the 900 LX, and this one is the leg. And as far as houses are concerned, the leg is the double bed, or the single bed, two single beds which joinable at the back. And this is almost really a double bed with a bit split down the middle. Under the bed you've got drawers, hanging space. This looks under the mattress, and here we have a lot of hanging space there. Close this door here. Toilets in there. Heater. Close the door. Sink. Shower. Lights, like I think actors have. And this part, it's just the same. And this version costs 147,000 plus. Oh, didn't mention the electrics, which go up there. So, that's the Sun 900. If you find that interesting, there may be more information. There should be more information on motorhomefulltime.com. You can click up there. There'll be a link at the end of the film.